Hi everybody. So I am in my reading journal and I am opened up to my plural noun rules page that we started last week. Last week we learned about how we can add S to a word to make it plural, add ES to words that end in special things to make it plural, or we can drop the Y and add IES to make endings as well. Today we're going to learn about two new rules. The first one, and make sure you press pause whenever you are ready, where you're going to go to number 4. I'm going to work down here at the bottom. Number 4, this is adding VES to make a word plural. Adding VES to make a word plural. So think about all of the words that you know of that end in VES. Words like wolves, shelves, wives, leaves, things like that. Those end in VES. So what is that plural rule? Well, if a word ends in F, if a noun ends in F, we will drop the F and add VES to make the word plural. For example, we have wolf. We would change that to a pack of wolves. The WOL stayed the same, but I dropped the F and I added VES. Okay? How about this one? A leaf on a tree. A leaf on a tree. I'm going to keep the LEA, that stays the same, and add VES. Leaves. Drop the F, add VES. This is adding VES to make a noun plural. If it ends in F, you drop the F and add VES. Okay, make sure you have all that written down. Push pause if you need to. Push play when you're ready to move on, because we are going to go over number 5. These are some of my favorite kinds of plural nouns. We call these irregular plurals. And as soon as I show you what these are, you're going to be like, oh, I knew that. An irregular plural is whenever you take a singular noun and you change the entire word to make it something new. Things like, let's see, child. If you have more than one child in your class, then you have children. If you have, let's see, a mouse, and you change it so you have more than one mouse, you now have mice. See how the whole word changes? How about this one? How about a deer? What happens when you have a herd? What do we say we have? Do we have a herd of deers? No, it stays deer. So in some instances, the word will change entirely, like child to children, mouse to mice. In some cases, the word doesn't change at all to make it plural. You have to use the context in which you read it. So if I said, there is a deer in the valley, or there is a herd of deer in the valley, a deer in the valley, there's one. A herd of deer in the valley, that's a lot of them. Okay? So how about this one? I see a moose. I see a herd of moose. Moose is another one that stays the same. Okay? So irregular plurals, you're either changing the word in its entirety or you are keeping it the same and using context to know that it is more than one. Today in your lessons, you are going to look for words that end in VES. You are also going to circle the nouns that are plural but do not end in S. So that would be your irregular plurals. All right, guys, have fun with this. Enjoy your lessons.